from the graveyard.
I keep you vicious, 6 inches when I'm switching from mark on the ammunition. Listen, this is new for the kids in position, waiting to escape each clip and evicted. You're 6-bit, 666 each digit, profit from these licks and keep my spit prolific. In an instant, I'ma live a life like Mystic. Stay high to defy the laws of physics. Critics kiss my ass, you can witness, never missing. When I aim at a misfit, his shit ain't equipped with enough to have ammo. When the King's Arch Rick split, give it a 0 when I'm a 15 like AR. You can live your life in a graveyard. Life, you're not gonna take ours. I got a lot to say than just 8 bars. If you hate ours, this day you might make ours. Something frightening's about to happen. Lightning strikes the mic when I be rapping. Don't even come and tell me you saw me blasted. I'll be flashing, ego smashing. Nobody will close my casket.
Live from the graveyard, 3 young riders, ammunition, King Czar, Mac Pacino.
Every day where we from, yo, it goes down. Day to night, hood to hood, block to block, town to town. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Murder, murder, kill, kill, life is hard. We coming at you live from the graveyard.
I'm telling them to cheers for the reason us bitch ass niggas hating. Nigga right through my hood on go dating. Split the script, put my strap erase. Somebody dropped in the middle of set. Got his ass with a missile, now he's really wet. It's a killer set. I got mental threats, and on top of that, I'm a lunatic. My niggas be tripping on me sometimes, saying that a nigga be out his mind. So evacuate, in other words, vacate. Cause a nigga like me might premeditate. I'm full of danger, oops, I mean anger shit, but I guess they both apply. See eye to eye, not me, my nigga. Got 20/20 vision, peek my trigger. It's lovely, ain't it, nigga? That's my bitch. We done fucked around, and this some main shit, untaming shit, insane shit. And every time I get done, it's an empty clip. I don't understand, but I'm on the edge. I guess I'm part of the living dead. That's what I said. From me, don't listen. Crazy, sorry, got hollows hissing. Walk with me, go kill with me, pull guns with me, come kill with me, come ride with me, go steal with me. If you don't fuck with me, you history. One lifeline gone, and it's sick. And the death's with me, it runs blood thick. Torture chamber, bottom pit, the home of a deranged out lunatic.
Every day where we from, yo, it goes down.
It's Tuesday. Yeah, baby. Talk Years Tuesday is here. How's everybody doing out there? We got the chocolate girl in the building. Chocolate girl. We got Zara in the house.
Hey.
Ian Kelly is here.
Hey,
and Ron Thomas. Somebody done slapped Ron Thomas in there.
What's up? What's up? What's up?
Did you miss me? Did you miss me? Oh, we
nah, Varnell Hill, we didn't miss you.
No.
We ain't seen you in so long, Chocolate Girl, on a Tuesday.
Did you miss me?
It's only been 3 weeks.
It's been such a long time. What the guy say on Coach Carter? He said last time we seen him, it was a solar eclipse. That's what he said.
Well,
did you miss me?
Yeah.
Was glad to have you back. Glad to have you back. Is what I'm gonna say. Glad to have you back.
Be here. Glad to be here.
Since you're here though, how about you tell us about those trash ass plays?
You want me to go first? Well, I'm not used to going first. I'm used to Ryan going first. Where my Ryan at? Okay, so I'm gonna start with my Pittsburgh Steelers. I guess I'll get that out of the way so that you all won't do it. But because I can talk about my Steelers, but y'all can't. So let me just start with my Steelers because they look like straight garbage preseason so far. Just straight garbage. They do. They look terrible. And I've always been very honest, and I'm pro Steelers wherever I go, but I defend them when I feel like they're being mistreated, but everybody's talking about how terrible they look, and they do. So have at it. Stay tuned, fellas. I know y'all clowning. So have at it. In Sam Sports, Ravens fans, have at it. But just beware, because we always start out slow. We just never look this bad in the beginning. So hopefully they'll get it together and they'll look better as the season starts. That's what we're hoping for. So my Steelers is on the list. I'm going to say both of them quarterbacks Fields and Wilson look terrible to me. All right, so I'm going after the WNBA right now. Not them, not the league, but their Caitlin Clark stands, not the fans, the stands of Caitlin Clark.
Preach.
Because they're always comparing the Fever versus the Sky, as if the Sky is the only other team in the WNBA that they got to worry about. And they keep comparing, saying because the Fever is better, that means that Caitlin is better than Angel Reese, and she made them better. She alone made them better. I tell you, the Fever had the last 2 number 1 picks in the draft and the number 2 before, when Caitlin got there. So is that only Caitlin that you can contribute that to? No. So I guess you're gonna sneeze at Aaliyah Boston. She ain't great. All of a sudden, wasn't she Rookie of the Year last year? I think she was. Yeah. So David had already improved a lot before she got there. And here's what people keep missing about the Sky. The Sky only returned 3 players. 3. And then got a new head coach. Then drafted players. Then traded for some more. So they just put this team together. They're rebuilding. They're not supposed to be better than the Fever. Not right now. But they'll get there. And when they do, and they kick their ass, I don't want to hear no crying. Oh, you too rough on her. You too rough on her. You might hurt her. Where's my tissue? I need some tissue. But yeah. So the stands can get to the back of the line. And you know what? I don't think I was here last week when y'all talked about the Olympics. But I'm going to say that I don't believe that LeBron James deserved that MVP. Steph Curry should have got it. That's what I think. So they're still on my shit list for that.
You don't think the GOAT should have got it?
The GOAT, Michael Jordan wasn't playing. What you talking about?
My bad.
All right. Yeah. The soap opera. What the hell are you talking about?
Not the team that would beat the 92 Dream Team that barely beat Sudan by 1 and Serbia by 2.
1.
Hey, Sam Sports. We talking Young and the Restless or Bold and Beautiful? When you say soap operas, what we talking about?
Yeah, I know. He wish. You still holding that broom over there, Sam Sports? Still got that broom we gave you last season? You be riding in on that broom this year. I'll get you, my pretty.
That's funny.
All right, that's it. That's it for my list. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Jennifer Lopez just filed for divorce from her husband for the 50th time.
I thought she filed her. She filed or been filed?
She filed.
I thought she didn't want to get a divorce.
I'm sick of them. I'm sick of her. I don't care who she married.
I love J-Lo, though. I love her.
I love her. I'm just talking about this part.
I don't care about her personal shit. You're right.
I don't either. I don't want to hear about it.
But I thought I read that she was sad and that she didn't want to get a divorce. So I assumed
no, but he probably made her so miserable. She decided, let me just, that's just.
And I think, and I heard rumor he's going back again now to his other Jennifer Garner. Is that true?
Jennifer Garner? I don't know.
I just like they just.
I think that they need to just go get one big house and they all just all sleep with each other when they feel like it. That's what.
Hey, Jennifer Garner making a comeback. Deadpool brought her back in Elektra and Deadpool. So, man, go ahead, get it jumping, get it cracking.
Oh well, get it crack-a-lack.
Hey, Ryan. Yeah, I think Ryan's still frozen.
I said McDonald's.
What's up, Ron?
Yeah.
Still frozen?
What's up? This female. No. My talking shit the whole offseason. And y'all know who this female is. Her name Joy. From Speak.
Yeah.
When we turned down Bill Belichick. But
That robot run.
Rickety run.
Everybody will just get the intro, man. Riggedy run.
I really want to know what he's saying about Joy, though. I gotta hear this.
You gotta get.
Hey, you know what? We'll fix the internet, and then it'll come.
You gotta get AOL dial up to hear him. Unfortunately, Sharon.
Go.
All right, man. What you guys on?
I only got one, man. My mind be quick. I just like to pinpoint one team. The White Sox. I always go to the diamond. Baseball's heating up. You got this damn White Sox team. I can't believe my eyes. I don't know what the man. They got to go down as one of the worst teams in the history. These dudes got 96 losses, bro. This is 30 and 96. Dude, the second worst team, which is again, well, I guess it's two teams with the same record, Colorado and Miami. But dude, they're like 16 games. Usually, like there's a few worse teams, like last year, I think it was the A's or whoever, Kansas City, or usually one team, the next team's like 4 or 5 games right there. Then another 3-4 games the next team. But these dudes, man, are at the pit at the bottom by themselves. 30 and 96, dude. And how many games are left, Ian? Like 30, 40 games?
There's about 35 games left.
Dude, these dudes might lose 110 games or something.
Well, hold on, but that's good for you though. It might surpass the Mets, the expansion era Mets.
Is that? Do we have the modern era the worst?
You have the record, yeah. The expansion Mets, yeah.
Yeah, dude, that is crazy, bro. So yeah, they're getting the whole trash ass player award, bro. And that's a team that not too long ago made all these trades and all these promising prospects of Eloy, Lewis Roberts, Ronaldo Lopez, Giolito, Kopech, and dude, they're horrible, bro. I mean, you can talk about my team. Sometimes we don't live up to the hype and this and that, but we've never, again, except for that expansion year, we never do no shit like this, bro. Like, that's crazy.
Not to czar you, but I totally am going to.
That's fine.
As a Cubs fan, I'm just happy that I picked the right team in Chicago. All right, the White Sox are a glorified AAA team. That's what they are. I'm happy to see it. So
yeah, that shit crazy, bro. So yeah, that's mine, cuz
happy to see it. So.
All right, Ethan, what you got? Ian, what you got?
Wait, hold up. What'd you just call me?
Ian is what I said. Ian.
All right, so my name is Ethan Tweedy, and I'm gonna do the show right now.
Ethan.
All right, so my 3 trash-ass players.
What's up,
The
Tweety?
first one is I'm going to go to the NFL and talk about Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy looked like a joke in preseason. For the people who hate Brock Purdy, for the people who are shooting him down over the last couple of months, you were justified watching him play against the Saints. He looked absolutely abysmal, running for his life, running like a chicken with his head cut off. Brock Purdy did not look like a good quarterback at all in that game against New Orleans. And if we see more of that during the regular season, 49ers fans, I will feel bad for you because you might not even be a playoff team if Brock Purdy plays the way he did in preseason. So, yeah, Brock Purdy, I got to put him on the trash-ass players list. He just did not look good behind that offensive line. Number 2 is I got to go to the WNBA. And I'm going to talk about my Las Vegas Aces. The way they played against the New York Liberty, well, let's be honest, they really didn't play, did they? They really didn't show up. I mean, the Las Vegas Aces really did not come on and play against the New York Liberty. And granted, it's hard to go back to back to back. But I will say, when it comes to the Las Vegas Aces, I really do not think they're going to win a championship this year. They might be a second-round exit in the WNBA playoffs. But yeah, Las Vegas Aces did not look well because of New York Liberty. And then lastly, I would go over to the NHL and talk about, my sport, Vegas Hockey Hub. Now, the Montreal Canadiens made a trade. All right? The Montreal Canadiens made a trade. They acquired star Patrick Laine from the Columbus Blue Jackets. But what they gave up in the deal was so lopsided that I find it laughable. You trade a guy who was a superstar 4 or 5 years ago, and you give up a young 24-year-old defenseman in Jordan Harris, who has the opportunity and the ability to become better in Columbus. Absolute terrible trade. Reason why the Montreal Canadiens haven't been relevant since Patrick Waugh won him a Stanley Cup all those years ago. And the reason why the Montreal Canadiens are not going to make the playoffs this year, they're going to continue to be an embarrassment like they have been for the last decade. Congratulations. You made one finals appearance and got beaten the heck out by the Tampa Bay Lightning. So, yeah, Montreal Canadiens, you acquire Patrick Laine. Terrible trade. I really do not like what I saw from Montreal. And, yeah, keep your French because I really don't care.
Mm-hmm. You feel me?
Back to you.
All right,
back to you.
All right. Thank you. Thank you for that, sir. Ron, are you good?
Yeah. Like I was saying, display on
We can't hear you, Ron.
On that joy.
We can't hear you, Ron.
I don't know now.
He said,
You got to unplug your internet.
Turn off your computer and restart.
He said, I don't know then.
I really want to know what he's saying, too. I really want to know.
Hey, Ron, put it in the chat.
Unplug your drink and come back.
You put it in the chat, cuzzo.
Hey, Ron.
Not Ron.
Terrible take. Ron. I just want to know what my terrible take was. I'm curious.
You feel what I'm sizzling?
Yeah, that was terrible.
Roger
Troutman.
Roger Troutman.
Classic.
Yeah, that was terrible. Trash ass player. I don't have a lot of trash ass players, but I do. First of all, I'm a little nervous about this whole situation. All right, because it's according to baseball. Let me just get this just strictly on baseball. All right. With the Phillies, on the other hand, are leading the NL East, and I believe when you lead the NL East is a curse. All right. I think we played the Braves 6 times so far, but besides us playing it right now, and they won 4 games out of the 6, and they got a whole slate of injuries. Like it's just terrible. They just keep getting injured. But I don't think we could beat them in a series, even with all them injuries they got. So I'm hoping we do good in this quick little 3-game series that we got against them. Hope we do good, because if not, it's gonna go from bad to worse. Because it ain't getting no easier with this slate we got going. That's how I feel about these Phillies. And we can fuck around, like y'all said, there's 35 games left. We can fuck around and lose the goddamn division lead.
Yeah.
All he said when he was talking about Brock, he said just relax.
Not Brock.
Brock has a good to the last 2 seasons.
Has he been good? Or what? Is he the trailer or is he the truck? Like, is he the one carrying the team or is the team carrying him? Like, the thing about Brock Purdy is I think that he's an above average quarterback. Like, I look at him and I think if it wasn't the 49ers wasn't as stacked that they are, he wouldn't look as great as he does. But hey, maybe that's just me.
Chocolate girl, let's get to these certified.
All right. I only have 2. And they're both around philanthropy. So, there's always a controversy that Michael Jordan doesn't care about Black people. He doesn't give anything to the Black community. He doesn't care about people just selling his shoes. He doesn't do anything for anybody. He's just a asshole. That's what I hear the people who don't like him say. And so just want to put out there that a few years ago, he gave a huge gift to the HBCUs. It was $5 million. Well, I just found out yesterday he re-upped that more million dollars. So shout out to MJ, the GOAT. Also, my second certified player is Jalen Rose of the Jalen Rose Leadership Academy. People want to talk about, people giving to the community and starting schools and schools performing and blah, blah, blah. But nobody talks about one of the originators of athletes starting school. He wasn't one of starting schools. And his academy has been so successful. And since he left ESPN, he's had more time to devote to nurturing that school, and his fundraising efforts have like doubled or tripled now, which is going to do great things for that school. They deal with students all the way through 4 years of college. They don't stop at graduation. They mentor them all the way through college. And they just got a new principal and some new facilities going on. They just had their golf fundraiser, raising a lot of money, and very exciting times up there. So shout out to Jalen Rose and his Leadership Academy, doing great things, graduating over 95% of their students, and over 95% of their students go on to college. Some of them get to go free at the University of Michigan because he's got that relationship. It's just a really great school. So shout out to him. Big salute. That's it.
All right. What you got over there, Zah?
Then we're just gonna take it to giving it to one team on the diamond on the reverse side of things. A lot of teams, surprisingly, there's about 6-7 teams with 70 plus wins, but I'm gonna shout out one, and this team actually doesn't even have 70 wins yet. But this is a team that I knew at one point they thought they were going to become sellers at the All-Star break, which was very shocking because they were in a big slump, and I believe they were at one point in third or fourth in the AL West, and that was the Houston Astros. Seattle was running the division, followed by Texas and so forth. These boys have been on a massive run over the last 25, 30 games. I know they're 9-1 in their last 10 games. And now they went from being several games down to 5 games up on the second place Seattle Mariners and checking forward. And they probably going to run away with that division now. So kudos to them boys, coming back after all the controversy over the years of the World Series and, firing a lot of people, this and that, managers leaving, players, whatever. They're still showing, that may have been true. But, talent and a good franchise is a good franchise. They still balling, and it wouldn't be shocking to see them back in the World Series, although they're not my pick. I got the Orioles, but it wouldn't shock me. So I'm going to give them Astros some love for overcoming all the adversity and still maintaining to be one of the best teams in baseball.
Okay. Ian, Rick Kelly.
I appreciate it, Dennis Holmes. Now, when it comes to this category, I have to look at it, and I'm actually going to go over to my sport and talk about the NHL for a minute. The Edmonton Oilers didn't make one trade. They didn't go out and make 2 trades, but they went out and made 3 transactions in a span of 24 hours. And for a team that went to the Stanley Cup last year, for a team that is 1 game away from winning a Stanley Cup, overcoming a 3-0 deficit, tying it up in the Stanley Cup Finals, and just coming up this short, they swung for the fences. So this is an Edmonton Oilers team that they traded away Cody Ceci, the human pylon himself, and they trade him to San Jose, free up cap space, bring in a prospect. Then they go to St. Louis. They bring in a young 19-year-old who's going to help them down the road, and they get a trio of draft picks to give up Broberg and Holiday. So I say for the Edmonton Oilers, they did a fantastic move with St. Louis and with San Jose. And Edmonton, the brand new Stan Bowman era, him being brought in from Chicago, he made a very solid move in the last 24 hours. So, my certified, I'm going to the Edmonton Oilers, and I'm talking about the moves they made. So,
Yeah, my certified player, I'm going to let y'all know. First, I'm giving one out there to Bo Nix. That's right, the rookie Bo Nix.
what?
That's how you go out there and impress them for a job when you want a job. All right. I ain't saying you're going to get the starting job, but you are making them scratch their head real hard over there about their QB decision. That's all I'm saying. Now, we know you spent a lot of time in school. You done did 6 years in school. You know, you was what they say on Stump the Yard, Czar?
Theta.
No, no,
We
no,
were
no, no. What they call Bull when he was in school for like 7 years. They called him a
he said, "What is he? Damn, see, when you put me on the spot,
A super
it'll come to me later. Watch. Basically, a lifetime student, but yeah, a career student or something like that.
right.
It'll come to
Yeah,
me.
he's been in school for 6. He's been in school for 6 years, so
Yeah,
learned the playbook pretty good, and he got that offense moving,
professional
man. He's making all
student,
the right plays.
professional student.
Professional student. There we go. Hey, making all the right things. I like him. I like what Bo Nix is doing, man. Shout out to Bo Nix.
Still gonna be trash though.
Well, I named the show today ATL Stacking Up. I wanted Ryan to say it, but his internet is acting up. So ATL stacking up, and his internet is acting up. So I guess I got to fill in. I guess that's what it is. So the Atlanta Hawks went out there and made 2 good free agent acquisitions. First, they went and they got Matt Judon, which helped clear up their whole situation of having a pass rusher. Then they went out there and got Justin Simmons to go along with Jesse Bates, which helped clear the back end. They said the front end work with the back end when you talk about defense, and they cleared both of them up. I'm going to have to say they doing a hell of a job to make sure that they win the NFC South. And I'm rooting for them. I hope they get that NFC South.
Yeah, that's
they are
my
doing
pick.
a hell of a job with it.
That's my pick. It's only 2 teams.
Yeah,
New Orleans and Carolina don't have a chance.
Okay. I think everybody got a chance first.
Nah, hell no.
You never know
Carolina?
It may be a swing of
Carolina?
injuries. You never know what. I just said everybody got a chance. I ain't never said
you still holding out on that
Carolina
terrible,
does not.
He's still holding out on that terrible take of Bryce being better than CJ. You gotta let that go.
Being better than CJ? No, I ain't holding it out on that. No, I took my loss.
Hey, you didn't give up on the Luka trade. You gotta give up on the CJ.
Right, I gave up on Luka trade.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Let him
I
go.
still like Trey better. Still like Trey more. But Luka's the man. Man, anything anybody else? Anybody had anything else to add before we get into Ron's questions
about certified? You mean?
Or anything else you want to talk about before we get into Ron's questions?
Since we're halfway through the show, I want to remind everybody: don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the network. Help support Dennis Holmes.
You want me to read the questions for Ron?
No, I got it.
All right.
Question number 1: who is the better quarterback, Kirk Cousins or Tua Tagovailoa?
Fucking right. Always gotta be some Atlanta shit.
Sharon.
To me, it's Kirk Cousins. Pre-Achilles, Kirk Cousins. I don't know how he's gonna be now.
All right. Czar?
No, it's easily Kirk Cousins. I mean, neither one of them have done anything in the playoffs. I mean, Kirk's been around longer, but Kirk is a gunslinger. You know, in the regular season, he can throw the ball and make throws. Tua got lucky and got the people he got around him. I wasn't a big Tua fan. I'm still not sure how good he is without Tyreek and Waddle, but you know, you get what you get, and you can't take that away from him. So he got his money, but I definitely think Kirk Cousins is better
All right. Ian.
So if we're talking about recent, all right, we're not talking about what they did from start to finish. We're talking about right now. Tua is slightly better than Kirk. And I say slightly better. Because the thing about Kirk Cousins, with him being injured, because of him being hurt, that knocks him down just a little bit.
Nah.
So to me, looking at it next year,
he ain't having no arm injury.
To see everything that Tua has in Miami, and the fact they had actually the best offense in the NFL last year. So when you see what happened recently, I look at what Tua did, and I look at what Kirk did before he got hurt, but then him getting hurt knocks him down just a little bit. So I will go with Tua over Kirk, but it's this much. Like I put them like right next to each other if we're doing a list.
You cannot do that.
Right
you can't knock him down when you haven't seen what he's going to be.
He's not better.
He's not.
All this number one offense, and he didn't get a sniff of no MVP votes or all pros or none of that. Everybody know the reason that offense runs, bro. They got the fastest fucking group of skilled position players in the NFL, bro.
Yeah, I'm taking Tua.
You take it wrong.
I don't think Kirk Cousins does any different if he was in that Miami offense. I'm taking Tua.
I think he has better numbers. I actually think he does do better.
Yeah, I think so.
His numbers are better before he got hurt. Like the season when they both played. Come on, Dennis. In the regular season, Tua slangs the ball. That's it. Our primetime games, but they both got issues with primetime games and playing in certain areas. We the West Coast for Tua and Kirk on Sunday night, you know what I'm saying? But that's a whole other, they both got those problems.
Right. I'm taking Tua. Give me Tua.
We'll see this coming season.
Next question. We will. Well, I don't know. Then y'all say it was because he's coming off an injury. So we don't know that.
It's not an injury that's going to affect what he does, though. He's not a runner. He's a pocket quarterback passer. He'll be just fine, bro.
Okay. Next question. How did your team do? How did your team look?
Who was Ethan? He keeps talking about Ethan. Everybody calling you Ethan tonight.
I said Ethan by mistake. I said by mistake.
In the chat though, they keep talking about Ethan. Like that's like the third time.
AB gonna keep it going. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay. I thought so. He's being funny. Okay, I got you. All right, go ahead with the question.
It's on you, Zara. I said, how did your team look in the preseason?
You know me, I'm not big on the preseason, but I was gonna make a post the other day because I noticed something. I'm telling you, I don't fuck with the preseason. I don't care. But I didn't even know we played the Raiders. And then I'm like, dude, I remember, I live out here, bro. When the Raiders win in the preseason, my fucking Facebook is flooded. I didn't hear a fucking snap. So I was going to post on purpose because we beat the fucking Raiders in preseason. But I didn't do it. Some just said, don't even waste your time. I was going to troll my ass off because I didn't see shit. So when the Raiders win this next game, if they do in the preseason, at least on my timeline, that's all you're going to see. They act like it's a Super Bowl, the whole nine. But since I saw that, I was on YouTube. I watched a little bit. Trey looked all right. He had a couple touchdowns. The touchdown pass fade that he threw was cool. He had a little running touchdown. The running backs, Vine and Dowdle looked all right. Had a couple little runs here and there. Again, I don't put too much in the preseason.
Rico?
Yeah, Uncle Rico. But I will say Trey Lance, and I know he's still raw, young, strong arm, a la the Divine. Just because you got a strong arm don't mean you're accurate. And that dude's got a strong arm. He needs to slow. I know that's going to come with time and reps, but he throws the ball hard and it sails a lot. And obviously he needs to get that control, which will come with reps. But, hopefully we don't need to go to that. That's some future shit, whether it's with us or he goes to another team. But he played all right from what I saw on the highlights after the game. But like I said, man, I don't put too much into the preseason. I just want the starters, if they do play, just to make it healthy and get ready for week one. Now, obviously, CeeDee Lamb I'm concerned with because I don't know what's going to go on with that. He's holding out. Dak's not holding out, but CD is. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. But other than that, I don't really put too much stock.
Okay. Ian Kelly.
Wait. You going to go to Sharon or Ethan?
I'm going to Ian Kelly.
Okay.
So, as a Bears fan, I could do what every other Bears fan is doing. I could do what social media has been going. I could say, oh, we're 3-0. Oh, we're going to win the Super Bowl. We're going to be amazing. We're going to be awesome. But it's preseason. Chill the fuck out. It's preseason. It doesn't matter. The stats don't matter. The win-loss record does not matter. For the people who want to talk about that, the Lions went 4-0 in 2008 in the preseason and lost every single game in the regular season. All right, your preseason win-loss record does not matter. So, as a Bears fan, I think the backups are doing pretty solid. There's been a few players who impressed me that are backups. Caleb Williams, he's shown some impressive stuff. All right, there's some things that he needs to work on, but he showed some stuff that's impressive. But as a Bears fan, I'm going to chill out. It's preseason. It doesn't matter. What matters to me is the Titans in a couple of weeks. All right, week 1. That's what matters.
All right, Chocolate Girl.
Well, they didn't look good, but I'm not worried yet. I'm usually cool about this time of the season. Wait till about week 7 or 8 before I get worried. So I'm good. Oh, by the way, my team is the Steelers, in case y'all don't know out there.
Oh, you a Steelers fan? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a Steelers fan. Just in case nobody.
I had no idea.
I thought you was a Cowboy fan.
I can go get my towel. My towels are always right there.
I know you're a big CeeDee Lamb fan, so I thought you was a Cowboy fan.
Nah. CD, ABCD. He all right. Is he gonna reach a deal? So
I don't think so.
He better.
They gonna let him go?
I think I just gotta. They're gonna pay Dak. They're gonna pay Dak. They're not gonna pay Lamb.
You gotta lock him up. You gotta pay him.
They're gonna pay Dak. They're not gonna pay Lamb. Watch.
I mean, I think that they should pay him, even though I don't think he is the best in the league or anything. But
at some point, we got to stop listening to this Jerry Jones BS. He does this all the time. He's going to pay him before week 1.
You think they're gonna pay him and Dak before week 1?
I don't know. I didn't say that. I said CD.
See, I think Dak's gonna get paid before week 1. I don't think Lamb will. But I hope it's the other way around, though.
But Trey Lance, though. But what about Trey Lance, guys?
Hey,
Trey Lance.
I hear you. That's why I wouldn't pay Dak. I will let him earn his contract. You got to have CeeDee Lamb in the lineup, though.
Personally, me on my team, I think my defense just needs to be. But my defense doesn't look as good as it should. I don't like it. Just letting you know, I don't like it. Defense was the main reason we was losing last year. Defense looked like S. I don't like it. And we let our best defensive player go. And he holding out for a contract with the Jets. It is what it is. Number 3. Do you think Cam Newton is better than 32 backup quarterback in today's game? Ian Kelly.
Do I really have to entertain this question? Like, are we going to sit here and actually entertain this question? Seriously. If he was good enough, he would still be in the league.
No, that's not true.
Good enough,
I don't think I have to.
You know what, Ian? I agree to an extent, but Ian, I also don't think. I'm pretty sure he could have got a backup job after the Carolina thing. I don't think he wants a backup job, so I also don't think he wants to be in the league as a backup.
No.
So how many years has it been now?
No.
Is this year 3 or year 2?
He has said publicly he would be a backup.
Is this year 2 or year 3? I'm just one.
No, Sharon, I didn't know that. I could,
know.
It just seemed like he thought he could start somewhere. And if
no.
Okay.
I mean, he's going to continue to do his show.
Before,
he's going to do his show. He's going to be doing all that now. He's pretty much moved on from it. But
I mean,
when it comes to Cam Newton, at this point in his career, he's done. All right, he's not going to be a starting quarterback. He's not going to be a caliber. He's not going to be a backup. He's not going to go for the league minimum. He's not going to do that. He's done. Why are we entertaining it? Why?
Because he doesn't need to be done.
But why are we entertaining it? Why?
Because it's an interesting question.
Is it though?
It is to me. I don't mind the question.
Well, tell them how you feel, Chocolate Girl.
Well, I feel like Cam Newton, if he really put his mind to it and wanted to do it, could be better than some of these 32 backup quarterbacks right now. I mean, I've seen some that look terrible. Thank God Colt McCoy just retired. You got to see him dragged out anymore. So I don't know. I don't think that he would be that bad of a quarterback if he decided to make a comeback. That's what I think. I think his last 2 or 3 seasons that he played was bogus. I felt like it was intentionally done to ruin his career. That's why else would you bring that caliber of a quarterback in 2 weeks before the season start? Why would you wait till 2 weeks before the season start to bring him in and think that he's supposed to have success? He don't know a play. He hasn't had any chemistry with the guys, nothing. Why would you do that? So, I mean, if I were to go down a list of 32 backup quarterbacks, I'm sure I could find one that he's better than right now. That's all I need is one.
All right, Zara, what you got?
Shit, he better than he's either, I don't know if he's better, but he's just as good as some starters out there, in my opinion. Forget the backups. I don't think Sam Darnold is better than Cam Newton.
Not even right now.
Woo!
I think he's trash. So I'm you know what I mean? Like, just, I mean, of course there's some backups. I mean, there's a lot of trash backups. So if he's not better, he ain't worse. So, that's my opinion. Sam Darnold, these quarterbacks are done. There's quarterbacks that are done that are in the league still. So it just said there's not that many good ones, and a lot of them don't even have a good starter. So you definitely ain't gonna have a good backup. You need, unfortunately, there's 32 teams. Some carry 3 quarterbacks. You know what I'm saying? So it's just not, the quality's not there. Of course, Cam Newton is just as good or the same as some of these scrubs out there. Even if you want to call him a scrub, there's scrubs in the NFL. So that's the point I'm making. He's at least on the same tier as those guys.
I'm going to answer the question. I'm going to say yes. Not only are the scrubs, the starters, Nathan Peterman is still in the league.
Exactly. Another one.
And if Nathan Peterman is still in the league, Cam Newton can be in the league. That's just basically it.
How much is Nathan Peterman getting paid, though? How much is he getting paid?
I don't
know. Who cares? Who cares?
If he was willing to take the league minimum, I would say Cam Newton, sure.
He said he would.
If he's willing,
right? I don't remember him saying that he wouldn't take the game minimum.
That's what I'm saying. See, that's what they do.
I don't know when you first reports like when y'all don't like somebody, y'all put these reports when you. And the number one thing I want to say right here is I hate memes. We live in a video era. If he said it, there should be video footage that he said it. We live in a video era.
By the way,
write me no meme saying, "Oh, $33 million ain't enough for me to feed my family." Did he say that?
See,
no, I don't have him on video. I don't believe.
There's people in the comments saying that he didn't want to be a backup. That's what I thought too. But Sharon said
Ron brings up.
Okay, wait a minute. Okay, let me clarify this. He hasn't played since 2021.
He is
right after 2021. Immediately after 2021, yes, he did want to be a starting quarterback. He felt like he had enough in the tank. But over the past 18 months, this man has said publicly that he would take the league minimum and he would be a backup. He has said it on his podcast at various times and on other podcasts because everybody wants to ask him this question because it's such a controversy all of a sudden. So stop. I mean, yeah, that's old news that he didn't want to be a backup. Right. That's old.
And every team in his division hate him so much.
They do.
Like, hate him. He ain't win a Super Bowl. Like, the Cowboys are hated. But if fucking Emmett or fucking Michael Irvin or fucking even Troy Aikman, if one of them three motherfuckers who used to kill us all the time, one of them three motherfuckers said something they wanted to do, we ain't here to just kill them. We'll say boo the Cowboys, but we won't sit there and say, oh, they washed. No.
But they
won Super Bowls. Cam ain't even win one. I'm trying to figure out why y'all hate Cam so much. He didn't even fucking win one. He wasn't even the best quarterback in his division. But he was the only black one.
Well, he was black and he was too gregarious, he doing this and Superman and all that. He was outspoken. He was different.
You know what? I will put it to you like this. It was either 10 months ago or a year ago. He put out a list. He was like, here's a dozen teams I would say I'll be a backup quarterback to. But sure enough, those dozen teams, I think almost all of them had an actual good backup in there, though. So it didn't make sense.
I doubt it.
Negative.
I don't know how credible.
He said he was going to be back up at one of them teams. Hold on, Azar. One of them teams was the Jets. He was better than Zach Wilson?
Yeah, I don't know how credible I could take Ian's last part of the statement when he said they all had 12 good backups, because he still thinks Aiden O'Connell is the future.
Hey, Czar, guess what?
Yeah, I'm just telling you, bro.
Aiden O'Connell's good, man.
No, he's not, bro.
He's got potential in this league.
He can't even beat out Gardner Minshew, bro. He is not good.
Look, hey, when Gardner Minshew fails out like he does, week 5, week 6, Aiden O'Connell's going to take over.
I'm going to tell you this, Ian. I can see Garner because obviously over his career, he is really he's a good backup, a streaming starter. Like for the Colts, he did fairly well after AR got hurt. They went 9-8, I believe, and he has some really good games, a few bad games. Now let's say it does week 6, 7. The Raiders are not going to be that good this year. They do want to go back to O'Connell. I could tell you again, Connell will lose the job again after he struggles, and they will put Minshew back in. I will call that.
Look, Minshew is a good backup, but he is an average starting quarterback.
He's better than Connell.
He is an average starting quarterback.
But I don't even know if Connell's a starting quarterback. That's my point. Ian.
All right, let's get to number 4. Name 2 NFL teams that will kick the 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs out the playoffs this year. Let's start with the chocolate girl.
So does he mean 2 teams per team or one and one?
I just picked one from each conference. One that's going to be Kansas City, because there's only one team to me that can beat Kansas City anyway. And then I picked one for the NFC to beat the Niners.
Okay.
So I don't have either one of them in the Super Bowl.
So
just one?
Let me think about I got to think about the NFC before the AFC. I think it's going to be us, the Steelers. That's who.
What
Sharon
the?
Crazy.
No, I'm just kidding.
Sharon is a true fan.
I'm just kidding. I'm just.
okay.
I'm just kidding. No, come on, Zara. Come on, let me have some fun.
Hey, Sharon, I'm not going to even say Dallas, Sharon. I'm not going to even go there.
Listen, I'm just really playing. I think the team that could possibly do it, depending upon how, it might be them damn Bengals. It might.
Here we go.
It might. If Joe Burrow gets protected the way he should, I think it could be the Bengals that bring him down. I know who it won't be. It won't be the Browns.
Nah.
Sick and tired of people. I'm so sick and tired of people talking about them damn Browns.
I thought she was going to say the other team too, but it won't be the Browns.
Well, it won't be the Ravens either.
I don't think the Ravens will be the either. I think they're second.
I mean, the Ravens are. The Ravens are going to be a wild card team. That's what they are.
Not that team.
I think they're gonna miss the playoffs. How about that?
Nah, no way. Lamar got to get hurt for that to happen.
Hey, by the way, hey, hold on. Hey, BJ, stop coming after me now. Go after her. All right.
He always goes after me. It's forever fuck the Ravens for me. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is. But yeah, I think it could be the Bengals if they straighten up and fly right. As far as the NFC, God, that's a tough one. I'm not gonna say the Cowboys. I think it might be the Eagles.
Zara?
Yeah, there's only one answer in the AFC, and that's the Bengals. That's the only quarterback that will beat Patrick Mahomes.
What I'm saying.
AFC. The only one. It definitely ain't gonna be that overrated ass team in the AFC East that he beats every time they play.
Nope.
NFC.
Yeah.
NFC. I'm going with the team that almost beat them last year in the championship game, and I think they're going to be loaded again. And this may be their year to finally, like Philly did in 2017, maybe. I'm going with what up though? We hit the greasy spoon.
Oh shit! I forgot about Detroit. Yeah, I forgot about them.
What up though?
I might change my answer to the Lions. That's a good answer.
Well, you already took my Bengals, so you might as well jump on the board.
Hey, might as well. But the Bengals,
it's gonna be both. It's gonna be the Cats.
What? The Jaguars?
They got both.
The Jaguars.
No, y'all got both Cats. Sorry. Time out. Y'all said both Cats. Y'all said the Bengals and the Lions.
And the Lions.
Oh, my bad. Okay, you almost got me hyped, Dennis.
Calm down, Czar. It's okay.
What you got over there, Raquel?
Well, Holmes, if I'm doing AFC and NFC, well, realistically, for the AFC, I have nobody. All right? If we're being realistic, I got nobody over the Chiefs. But if I have to pick one, I'm going to go with Cincinnati Bengals. All right? To me, Cincinnati is the second best team in the AFC. So if I had to pick, I would say Cincinnati. On the NFC side, I'm going to go over to the NFC North. And I'm going to go with a team that took San Francisco to their absolute peak.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with a team that has an MVP caliber quarterback. I'm going to go with a team that has a solid organization. And for that, I'm going with my arch nemesis, the people who bully me in a submission, and that's the Green Bay Packers.
I will say, as much as I can't stand the Packers, I actually hope they do well since Aaron Rodgers is not there. Yeah.
Even though I hate you, for our record, even though I still hate you, I say the Packers the best team in the NFC.
Nah.
I ain't gonna say that.
Yeah. But as far as the AFC is concerned, right? I've been saying it and I'm gonna keep saying it. The AFC sweep. They're gonna run right through the AFC. Ain't nobody beat it. AFC sweep. Whole AFC sweep.
So your answer is nobody?
I mean, basically, y'all both got Kansas City
going. You gotta answer. You gotta pick somebody. That's not an answer.
Hey, Dennis, that's a cop out. You gotta pick one.
You got to pick some.
As far as the NFC is concerned, I think the LA Rams could do it.
I thought about them.
Matthew Stafford.
I thought about them, Dennis.
I'm going with old Matthew Stafford. I'm going with the old man. But you know what? Since y'all making me pick an AFC team, fuck it. I'm gonna go with the motherfucking Jets. Fuck it. They got to do something.
I thought about them too, Dennis. Actually,
they got to do something.
I thought about the Rams and the Jets, but I couldn't do it.
And the Rams and the Jets. That's the teams I take because they got to do something.
Them in the playoffs, though, for sure.
All right. Name 2 NBA teams that would put Boston Celtics out of the playoffs this year. Is the finals still considered the playoffs, or that's just the finals?
It is part of the question. So yes, it's part of the question.
I just want to make sure. All right. You know what? Then I'll go first on this one. I think that the New York Knicks have enough to do. Now it's all about how Tom Thibodeau gonna coach, but I think the New York Knicks have enough to do it. I'm gonna give them their props. I think they got enough to do it, and I still believe in the Miami Heat having enough. For some reason, the Miami Heat, like, they can lose players, they could be, looking like they ain't gonna make it. But if you play to their level, you have just fucked up. Them 2 teams I'm gonna take. What you got, Chocolate Girl?
I got the Knicks and the Sixers.
All right.
Knicks and Sixers. That's what I'm going with. I was this close to saying Miami because you know that's one of my favorite teams, but
same here.
I think they may have some pieces missing this season. I don't know.
Okay. Raquel?
All right, Holmes. I will go with my 2 teams, and I will say Cleveland and Orlando.
I love Orlando.
I've been telling people for the last 2 months that Orlando, they're a sleeper team in the East now. This is going to be Orlando Magic. Once everyone's in their prime, they got all these young players, all gelling, all the chemistry.
They're not a sleeper
team. They were top 4 team last year.
But hold on. Here's what I'm saying by sleeper. For the NBA Finals. That's what my sleeper pick is.
Well, maybe that.
For the Orlando Magic. For sleeper.
Okay. All right, Razar.
Yeah, so I don't have nobody in the East beating them, but that was my only team is the Orlando Magic. And I think they continue to make a jump, and I think they will be the second best team in the East next year. I just don't know if they'll beat them. I'm cool off Milwaukee and this Lillard Giannis shit not gonna work. Sixers just are the Sixers, man. I'm sorry, man. Even with Doc leaving, I thought, and look what they did. I mean, they added Paul George, but look at his track record. You're just like second rounders, man. That's just what y'all gonna be, man. Unfortunately, and thought about the Pacers and Cleveland, New York. I'm going with Orlando, so the possible only team. But the real 2 teams is in the West in the finals when Boston gets there, and that's either going to be OKC or Minnesota that probably will win and dethrone them from winning back-to-back.
All right, now. All right. So we're going to let – no, my fault. Name a free agent that your NFL team needs to sign ASAP. What you guys are?
I mean, at this point and what we have, I mean, there's no one that we just have to get, but just over the last couple of seasons, how we use Micah and injuries, that we've had, knock on wood, that those guys come back healthy, and we should have a strong unit this year. But just to be safe, I think we should bring in a veteran linebacker, and I think Shaq Leonard's probably the best one out there.
Really?
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
But hopefully our guys come back. So,
Raquel, what you got, Raquel?
When it comes to free agency, I look at defensive backs. I look at having a good CB2 for Chicago. And if I'm going with a DB2, give me Xavier Howard. I think Xavier Howard, he might have 1 or 2. I think he might have 1 or 2 years left. So I will say sign him to a veteran deal, give him on a 1-year contract, and have him team up alongside Jalen Johnson. So.
Okay, Chocolate Girl.
You cannot have Xavier Howard because that's my answer.
You know what? We'll do a bidding war. All right, we'll do a bidding war. See who outpays who. Okay.
Oh, you'll win because we cheap. But that's who I had. I had him. We wouldn't be too bad off to go back and get Juju, bring him back. I would love to see him back in black and gold.
Hey, there you go.
Yeah, your wide receivers. I don't know what it is about the wide receivers in Pittsburgh. I don't know what it is.
But yeah, I have Xavier Howard, Juju, and there was somebody else. Was it Bakhtiari? No.
Bakhtiari ain't on the team yet?
No, he's not. Nope. Bakhtiari's still a free agent.
Nope.
Yeah. He must really be fucking hurt. I thought he'd be on the team by now.
Yeah, most of these guys are in their 30s. Woo.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you're getting. You're getting some Old Spice. That's what you're getting.
Some Old Spice.
You're getting some Old Spice. I don't know what you thought you was going to get you some secret deodorant. No, you getting some Old Spice.
Hey, Eli Apple is a free agent. I would never put him on my team. No. Not now.
Well,
all right, well, that's it.
I don't think that we need this person, but everybody in the Philly media keeps saying our wide receiver 3 is bad. So if that's the case, I say just bring Julio back. Julio!
Julio! Why would you bring him back? For what? He ain't gonna do nothing. He might catch 3 passes.
As a matter of fact, keep hating, Sharon. Every time you hate on somebody, they do good. Keep hating.
Actually, Dennis, you're wrong. That happened one time, and you act like it happens all the time. No, it doesn't.
You ain't around all the time. But when you do
Dennis,
hate on
it doesn't happen. It doesn't happen.
Hey, Dennis, if you want a receiver, what about Hunter Renfrow?
Nah, but he a little too slow. He don't take the top off.
I'm just saying, if you need a slot guy, why not?
Yeah, he don't take the top off. I mean, we do got Brick Covey. They run about the same speed. Well, Brick Covey much faster, but
you can have Chase Claypool. You can have him.
Another Steelers receiver is out there.
He is.
Shit, another Steeler receiver just got picked up.
Wait a minute.
Martavius Bryant.
Wait a minute. Bryant, yeah. Claypool is not he's coming from Buffalo.
No, but he just
but he got drafted to the Steelers.
Yeah.
So
she said
he's been gone.
And then after the Steelers wide receiver problem.
No. Hey Dennis, you go to some other team, you're no longer
a Steelers
player. No, you're gone.
Oh, that was different.
I don't know what it is about your wide receiver room, Sharon, but you need to have a chocolate girl moment on that. We gotta hear that story.
I hope they don't mess up Pickens over there.
What is
Pickens already getting the worst of it.
Wait a minute. What is your perception of the wide receiver? What's the problem you think it is? What is it?
Well, I don't know what the problem is, but it's
I'm saying what problem do you think there is because you think I need to have a chocolate girl moment? Why?
You don't think that there's a problem with the wide receivers in Pittsburgh?
No, I don't.
There's something that just mysteriously is something going on with all of them. I'm not gonna say all. Not gonna say the word all. I'm gonna say a lot.
It's the Antonio Brown effect, maybe, Dennis.
No, this happened before Antonio Brown. Plexico Burrs was doing this too. So was Antonio Holmes, Antoine Randall L. So was Mike Wallace.
They were doing
Martavius Bryant.
Doing what?
I'm just trying to figure out why is they always making headlines? What is going on with these wide receivers?
They call them divas.
Is that what you're talking about? Making headlines?
Why are they making headlines? Yeah, but why they make a hit?
Why do any players make headline? They do something crazy usually.
Hey Dennis,
Okay.
they said your boy made.
I see you defending over there. I feel you. It's all right. It's all right. You don't
said your boy
I'm seriously don't. No, I'm seriously trying to understand what you're getting at. I don't understand what you're talking about.
But you don't think it's a problem.
No, I don't think it's a problem with the Steelers organizations and wide receivers. No, I don't think that.
And what he say, Dennis? He said, y'all made the headlines. He said, that's because you wiped your ass with newspaper.
No,
I remember that.
That was on Snaps. Remember Snaps?
Michael Thomas stay injured. We don't need him.
No, I remember Snaps, but I remember that one.
That was Big Jimmy Mack. He said, your whole family made the headlines. That's because they wiped their ass with newspaper. That boy.
Okay. Now let me get to this last question. All right. Besides the Miami Hurricanes team in 2000, back in that hurricane era. So back in the day is what I'm going to say. Is there any other best team ever in college football? Name a good team that you think you could put on the list in college football. Best team ever.
You mean that's out now?
No, he's talking about ever. He said ever.
That's why he said besides you don't say Miami up to that.
Don't say Miami Hurricanes.
Okay, but wait a minute.
What's another all-time great team, Sharon? But
I know but it sounds like to me he's saying what recent teams would you?
No, but then why would he say? Why would he say besides?
That's why I told him.
Calm down.
No,
I said it sounds like reading this question that he sounds like he's saying. What recent great team would you put on the all-time list with the Miami Hurricanes?
Hold on. But then why would he say besides Miami Hurricanes?
Because the Miami Hurricanes is the greatest ever.
No, they're not.
They're not. Wait.
To a lot of people, not to you.
Not to me, but to a lot of people.
I didn't read the question that way.
Team.
No, I think he said you can't pick Miami.
Can I pause y'all for a second? I want Ryan to hear all this because this is what I be telling him. Got to make your question shorter.
You got to read the question. You got to read the question.
With him taking Miami out of the equation.
Why y'all keep talking? I'm talking. The question has the word "now" in it for a reason. Now.
I mean, it may be his punctuation, but that's not how I read it.
I have an answer to your question.
You read it. The word "now" is in the question. I'm looking at the question.
I understand.
I have an answer.
So as besides the Miami Hurricanes is in the question.
I know it.
Then he pick another all-time team besides the Hurricanes.
I know that. Nobody's arguing that, Kadar.
Well, you are.
No, I'm not.
I think I know. I know what the argument is. His punctuation is off. I think he said this.
He's causing us to argue, Sharon. It's Ron's question is causing the argument, is what it is.
No, I just think y'all not listening. That's what I think. Y'all just ain't listening.
No, he said this. Let me just tell y'all, I heard these questions before he wrote them, and I was like, all right, but you can't write it that long. You got to shorten it up. He said cool, then still wrote it that long.
All right.
So when he said now, I think he's like, it's meant to come with a comma or period after he said the best team in college football. And he said, now, name a good team in college football I could put on this list.
Right. And that's exactly what I just said.
But he's not talking about a team that's right now, Dennis.
No, that's what I said. That's what I'm saying. But that's not what Sharon's saying.
It don't make sense.
It is what I'm saying.
No, Sharon, I'm not talking about you, Sharon. I'm saying
no,
Ron.
I'm not, Sharon. I'm not saying the same thing.
Sharon, if that's what Ron's saying, then it don't make sense, is what I'm saying.
No, I'm not. He's saying, Sharon, let me tell you what I'm saying. He's saying now, name a good team in college football that I can put on this list. Not right now, but like now. Name a team in college football I can put on this list. I got to say it like Ron so you understand exactly how he said it. Right. Like he said, all that. Besides the Miami Hurricanes,
I already know that.
And back in the day,
y'all just keep on
now
talking.
name the team in college football.
I'm gonna say something.
Sharon, this isn't your fault, but I know when he said besides Miami Hurricanes, that let me know that you cannot spread out Miami. You can pick another older dynasty, but you can't pick Miami. That part I got.
I never disputed that. This is what I'm saying to you.
So you just said it's a team right now.
10 minutes saying what I know already.
Okay, but you just said we had to pick a team right now, though.
Let's just stop talking. I'm just going to stop talking. Let her go.
I'm going to get my answer and get up out of here. Hold on. I'm going to get my answer and get up out of here. First of all, that ain't even the best Miami Hurricane team. There's a much greater era from about 83 to 92 with Jimmy Johnson and Erickson, with Testaverde and Gino Toretto, 2 Heisman quarterback winners that won 5 championships in about a 10-year span. That's way better than that 3-year team that was cheating with Portis and all them. So that's one. If I'm going to pick a Miami team, it would have been them. But I'm taking the Nebraska Cornhuskers from 93 to 97, the Tom Osborne era with Tommy Frazier. Yes, they cheated Penn State out of a championship because of the voting. They were both undefeated. We had Kerry Collins, Kijana Carter, and those boys. And they voted Nebraska the champs because they couldn't play each other for the championship. But that's the best 4-year, 5-year run in the modern era in college football. Was that option play that Tommy Frazier ran was unstoppable in the Cornhusker land. So that's my answer. Go ahead, Sharon. However you want to answer it.
No, let Ian go.
Well, for starters, that 01 Miami Hurricanes team is not even the greatest of all time. I don't even know why it's even on there. It's not the greatest of all time. But if we're talking about dynasty, I would say the USC Trojans from 02 to 08. All right, that Pete Carroll USC Trojans era, where they were essentially top 2, top 3.
Another cheating ass team.
Hey, I'm just talking about Troy Polamalu, or as Pat McAfee calls him.
They're a great player, but they cheated to get him, is what I'm saying.
Hey, as somebody who grew up on the West Coast, I'm just saying, from 02 to 08, those USC Trojan teams had some of the most talent I've ever seen. So I got to go with USC 02 to 08.
I'm glad Texas kicked their ass.
And that is one of the greatest games of all time.
That is the greatest.
How many champions? Come on. I just got to ask you a question. How many championships did they win?
2, right?
So they won. Okay, so officially they won 2, but they got confiscated. So.
Right. And that is the greatest college football game of all time, in my opinion.
Hey, Dennis, they won in 03 and in 04, to answer your question. 03 and 04 when they won.
Okay. All right, Chocolate Girl.
I agree with Ian. That's my answer.
Hey, I got one right.
But the question doesn't say.
You got it right. Fool.
Doesn't say which Miami Hurricane team he's talking about.
No, Sharon. That was just me adding that because Sharon. He thought we were going to pick them, and none of us were. It was the point I was making because that's not even the best Miami team, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
I thought Czar said he was leaving after he gave his answer. I swore he said that.
I mean, Ron got us arguing over his punctuation. That's the reason we're really arguing.
No.
Oh, okay. I guess we still arguing then.
No, we're not. I'm not arguing.
You just said no.
That's not arguing.
Dennis agreed with me. Ron, the question is not English. It's not English literature.
No, actually, I'm trying to hear Sharon's word. You keep talking over, honestly. I just want to hear what she got to say about the question.
I'm not talking over nobody. I was talking first.
I'm trying to figure out what was her disgruntled on this question. That's what I'm trying to figure out. I want to let her tell it.
What was my what?
What did you have a problem with on the question?
I didn't have a problem with the question. I never said I had a problem with the question. I just asked. I was asking a question for clarification, and y'all just went crazy because I asked the question.
Y'all don't listen, man. I guess Sharon said this is what Sharon said. Sharon said that he mean a team right now because he says now. So we're going to take Alabama.
No, that's
what you said.
That's why I told you to let her talk.
You got the recording. You can rewind it back and listen to it later.
You can listen to it later.
I mean, hey, man, y'all know how to cut clips. Y'all can cut that clip and talk.
No, I don't care. Like,
oh my God, can I please say what I said? Y'all started talking before I finished my sentence, Czar, which is why you only heard me say that part of it. I couldn't even finish the damn sentence before y'all jumped in. No, that's not what he's saying. And I'm like, wait a minute. I didn't even.
We done wasted too much time on this bullshit.
Well,
I don't even care.
And see, by the time I'm able to talk, then everybody's sick of talking about it.
Yeah,
and now they want to call it bullshit and let's move on. But see, that's the problem when for 15 minutes you can't get a word in and everybody talks over you.
That's what you want.
By the time you get to talk, nobody wants to talk about it anymore. So, oh well.
Hey Czar.
What up, man?
I will say, by the way, you are correct about Miami. I mean, from 86 to 92, I actually think that era is better than from 2000 to 2003, but that's just me. So.
Right. And I appreciate it.
Yeah, the 86
were to 92, that was a dynasty, though, with Jimmy Johnson.
Yeah, absolutely. He went to Dallas, and then Erickson took over, kept the ship going.
Next question.
Well,
next question.
Is that it?
No, that's it. That's all the questions. That's all the questions. Anybody got any final words?
Please punctuate the English language. There's exclamation points, commas, periods, syllables, verbs, pronouns. Please, so that way Sharon won't bully me no more.
I'm not bullying anybody.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
All right. Jay, what up, Jay? With that being said, God bless you. Good night. Wait.
Man, you don't play the fucking thing, bro.
I didn't play because Sharon had something to say.
Oh, no, that's okay.
Oh, we're still live. I don't hear the whole. Don't be ending this shit. Play that shit before you end it, bro.
I was about to play it, sir. I played at the end of the show.
No, but I'm saying before, I've noticed when you play it, you end the show, it only plays it for like 3 seconds.
I end the show on it. Right. That's how I do it.
Nah. Play it.